Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Audio Files. I'm Steve Westman. Thank you so much for joining me again this week. Now, you're probably attracted by my latest video title, What Current Mofi Pressing Will Be Worth $1,000 Within a Year. You're probably reading this going, is this guy on crack? What's he talking about? What record's gonna be worth $1,000 that's out there right now? What's this guy doing? So I thought this would be a cool video that I wanted to discuss my reasons for this pressing and why I think it is undervalued right now. I think that because of the limited amount of quantity, this should actually be worth more, and hopefully over time it will be, because I own a copy as well, so it'd be nice for my retirement fund. Of course, I say that in jest. I'm an enthusiast, not just a record collector. I love to play it, so if it's worth something in 20 years, great. So again, guys, thanks for joining me for this episode. I'm getting a lot of positive responses and feedback and amazing comments, and it's all been humbling. I'm getting a lot of DMs, a lot of suggestions for future episodes. So thank you so much. It's very much an honor that you guys are enjoying my stuff. I didn't know what to expect when I started this, so thank you. Please subscribe. If you can see it down below somewhere, please subscribe to my channel. That would help me big time. Let's get the views up there. Again, I'm really enjoying this. Meeting a lot of new people that I hadn't met before. Again, a shout out to the different Mofi forums on Facebook, and of course the Mofi buy and sell group on Facebook that I founded as well. Shout out to everyone there. Let's just talk about this and get started. What do I think? What current Mofi pressing will be worth $1,000 within a year? You want to know, right? Well, let's get the drum roll. I gotta get the drum roll. I gotta do this. Hopefully this works. You hear that? All right, boom. There it is. What is it? Come on. It's not Billy Joel's A Nylon Curtain. I know, Richard, if you're watching, you're probably salivating right now, but it's not that. Sorry, it's not Billy Joel's Nylon Curtain. No way. Not happening. So what is it? Which pressing of Mofi do I feel is going to be worth $1,000 within a year? I'm going to show you. Here it is here. But again, before I do, you look back in hindsight, and a lot of people that don't own the Santana Rascus One Step that came out in 2016, I think it was October of 2016, Mofi released it, 2,500 copies for, I think it was $99. I've got an original Canadian pressing here. I don't have the One Step because back in 2016, I looked at it and said, my God, 99 bucks for a 245 records? What the heck? This is expensive. And again, this is before the vinyl resurgence that we've had upon us in the last year or two, and of course brought on a lot by the pandemic as well. So you don't want to miss out on the next Mofi Rascus. You look at, went from $99 when it first got released in October 2016, and it didn't sell out right away. So you could have bought one after it was released, not like some of today's pressings through Mofi or some of the AP pressings that are out there. So this came out at $99. 2,500 was the quantity of the One Step that Mofi released. And today, that $99, if you were to sell that album, I think, on the Mofi buy and sell group on Facebook, I've seen a few of them go in for anywhere from, $2,000, up to $2,500. Now, I didn't look on Discogs, so I don't know, but I'm sure it's, 2,000 plus for mint condition, sealed, if not near mint. So let's not miss out on the next opportunity, which could come upon us, and we don't want to use hindsight saying, man, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have bit the bullet on this pressing. So, all right, I've chatted enough. You want to know what it is? Here it is. Which one do I think will be worth $1,000 within a year? Here it is. Bob Dylan's Desire. This one came out in October of last year. It was one of those sneaky little Mofi announcements. I basically happened to be in my email in October of last year. I'm like, holy crap, I didn't even know this was going to happen. Limited to 1,000. This is the very first super vinyl pressing on 33 RPM. And of course, super vinyl is like, the clear, basically the translucent vinyl that's out there that's used on the One Steps. So this is the very first 33 RPM, 33 RPM, my goodness. very first 45 RPM super vinyl non-one-step that Mofi released, which is kind of cool. So I think this one, limited to 1,000. Right now in Discogs, I think they're about $245 on average. Again, there's only 1,000 copies. So, you know, the last one I looked at in Discogs sold for $585, I believe. On the Mofi buy and sell group, I think it was more like, I think someone picked one up or sold one for $225 or $250. And I truly believe this is that classic 80-20 rule. You know, when this first came out, I probably, you guys that are watching me will know from the different Mofi forums, you know, where I was DMing a bunch of the, you know, the members saying, hey guys, check out the Mofi site. They've got the Dylan Desire Super Vinyl. You got to grab one. It's limited to 1,000. So I know of at least 30 people that have either one or two copies right there. So do the math there. And again, with only 1,000 pressings, it's about supply and demand. So again, going back, it's the 80-20 rule. You know, like, you know, 20, you know, like, so 20% of anyone, of the record collectors, you know, own 80% of this copy. So, I mean, it's a big supply and demand. I really, truly feel too, a couple of things that are going to, you know, working in the favor of this going up. Number one, Bob Dylan sold, 600 tracks, his entire catalog, to Universal for, I think, reportedly $350 million. So that is another reason why, you know, Mofi is probably not going to press any more Bob Dylans. I think they need to get a huge return on their investment, and by pressing 1,000 units of something just doesn't get that return that Universal is going to need over the years to recoup the $350 million. And then another reason why I think this is going to up in value, and I mean, I'm not, you know, Bob Dylan's 80 years old. Unfortunately, we all do pass away at some point. You know, and, you know, normally what happens when, you know, famous singers, songwriters do pass away. I mean, you can look at Kurt Cobain or Nirvana or Chris Cornell. Once that happens, you see a real surge in interest in their music and a real surge in demand, and especially too when you get you know, copies like this that are limited to 1,000, only 1,000. I think that this will only go up. So I think it's going to go up to $1,000 in the next year, just based on the fact that, number one, it's super vinyl. It sounds freaking amazing, by the way. This is an incredible album to listen to. I've got the original 33 Canadian pressing. It doesn't compare. This is quiet vinyl because it's super vinyl. You know, so that's what I'm thinking. I mean, right now you could pick one up for $245. Maybe this is a good investment. If you're looking at that, I mean, also too, play it if you can, because it is an amazing album if you haven't listened to it before. So that is my prediction, guys. This one here could be the next Nebraskis. I mean, this is, you know, a year from now. What are we today? What are we? May 28, 2021. I'll come back exactly a year today on May 28, 2022 to see what the price of this is. I'd love to compare it, but that's my prediction. So hopefully this, you know, this could be something you guys think about as a future investment, but of course playing it as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm loving doing these videos. I'm loving the feedback you guys are giving me and all the ideas. And again, I hope this helps, and have a great weekend. Put some music on, spin that music and play it loud, turn it up and play it loud. Until next time, hope you enjoyed the audio files.